are kind of forced into. Really are strong. Okay, that level 2 axe is up and running. Well, looks like the IO gets armor. Not going to help out too much, but the 3 heroes down at this bottom spot. No one's blocking mid. Unusual maneuver here from Alpha Red. 9 times out of 10, I want to say like 99% of the time, your mid laner is blocking the mid lane. They don't go for these runes anymore because it's just pointless. It's not worth it. But it looks like they want to heavy contest, and they couldn't do that 2v2. They come in with the additional hero. They gather themselves up a couple of runes. They'll get 3 for Alpha Red there, as 1 goes the way of Signify. No chance picks up that one. But this means that mid lane is not going to be blocked for the Visage. Up against the DP could prove to be a little difficult. But Visage with Grave Chill and that cloak shouldn't really be dying in this mid lane in a 1v1. And if you have the help of the Tusk, things are going to look even better. And yeah, you see that Tusk has just left this lane. He knows that they're not going to win the lane in a kind of 2v2 straight setup. Leave the gyro, sack him a little bit. He's actually coming up towards top lane. Wave gets pushed all the way back thanks to the failed block. A few last hits can be missed out here by the Visage. DP didn't get the full 4 though, unfortunately. Swifty misses out on a few there. As aggression on all the lanes as we expect. Gyrocopter taking a bit of a beating. Curse of Avernus as well as Queen of Pain with Blink. No Shadow Strike. That's a weird one on me. See what she does with that. I guess up against the shards and the rocket barrage, wants to make sure that she definitely doesn't die. But now you've got a Baton level 2, pop level 2. They go in. Tusk still sitting at level 1. They'll have the shield to take off that little homing missile and First Blood very easily gathered up here. And this is what I was talking about. They just don't have what it takes to 2v2 this lane. They're looking for another one here with shards ready in 2 seconds time. Queen of Pain has this Aphotic shield on her and turns back on the Tusk again. Shards thrown out, but with Curse of Avernus going, Lion Axe is in trouble here. Snowball will arrive. No chance, gets donked on the head by it. Now the home missile is arriving. Loses his life, but Negi still up and running. Blinks away. Gets out of danger. Collects up all the nice little runes. Io here with a bottle. Fills it up. With a bounty rune of his own. It's nice to see Signify drafting like this. You know, there was a time, and they were kind of, you know, up and coming. They were a relatively new team in JDL. They were kind of just, you know, copying other people, seeing drafts, and doing what everyone else was doing. But when you come out and you've got your own style and you're playing the game that you want to play, it really is nice to see. We'll find out how well they do, of course, as the game and the series progresses, because Mr. Crowley bottom lane in a bit of trouble here. A few more hits will secure the kill. In fact, being chased and dived by MyPro. Wild Axe is ready, thrown, and there's the takedown on Warlock. The turnaround not really going to be available as Blizzard does cancel out some of the regen of the IO, but not really paying off as maybe they would have wanted. TNT now. This is the problem. Has a snowball to try and save him, but with a blink forward from Queen of Pain, knowing that the disables are down, they'll turn back onto Lion Axe now and try and take down a second. Curse of Avernus is there, the attack speed increased, and this is going to be a dead Tusk, isn't it? He's got nothing. He's got 7 stick charges. 7 stick charges. Shadow Strike is ready. Gotta be careful though. Rocket barrage and homing missile. And Beastmaster both between them. Or each, even.
Верхнюю башню сил тьмы атакуют.
I just don't know what this gyro is meant to do. 8 and 2. It really feels like they could have roamed this Tusk around and just left the gyro alone. Try and sap experience as much as possible. Oh, look at Blizzard. Deary me, being dived between tier 1, tier 2. My pro, 4 seconds for Axis again, but with the Shadow Word heal there, they'll turn around and try and fight. Still holding on to the few wand charges he has. But again, Signify playing the run at you draft. They've got some pretty good objective taking abilities as well as the game progresses. Just have to be very wary about this timing hit from Alpha Red, right? Level 6 gyro when they've got this relocate, the familiars. When these ultis are up and running and they've got that Helm of the Dominator, they can really group up and start pressuring towers with this inner beast. It gets very, very scary. No chance. Shield pops. Wand ready. Homing missile will donk him as Queen of Pain forced to blink away. And this time, Alpha Red coming out on top in the lane. Queen of Pain with no blink. Maybe would have liked to go in on the gyro, but Lionox, he's shown himself. Damage output. Oh, not quite enough. Gets back to the shrine and will survive, but down a bottom lane, they lose Mr. Crowley. Now the IO trying to turn with the help of the Beastmaster. Blizzard sprinting away. The relocate. No. Am I dumb? I swear I heard the relocate noise. I mean, it's not even 6 minutes in. Okay, that's a brain lag, guys. That's one. If I say anything dumb again, you can call me out, but I'm allowed one. What did I hear? I heard a whatever. It didn't happen. In behind the tier 1, 1-2 punch, and down he goes with his DP. Alpha Red ripping them apart. And all of a sudden, that momentum that Signify had, absolutely down the drain. Easy tier 1 mid. Lion Axe. He's got a snowball here, and with this cooldown, Queen of Pain will just blink away for now. Bonk. They need this level 6 pretty badly. Starting to lack the damage in this aggressive dual lane, but look towards mid. Tier 2 is being taken by the Visage. Blizzard forced the doppelganger away. Oh, keep your familiars alive. Nicely done. Very good, very good. Top lane, tri lane now, and here we go. Exorcism. Yo. Test? Oopsie. My mistake. My goodness. 11-minute Shadow Blade. This is really going to get very nasty. Level 4 Warlock, 11 minutes in. No chance is Invis, but they know that somebody TP down here. Swifty up on the front lines. The Quap will TP in as well. So 4v2 in this bottom lane. Io has relocate, can come down to save them. The Raw to turn back. There's the TP from Mangwon, and he'll get himself away. My Pro barely surviving, but finally the Fatal Bonds and Shadow Strike will take that kill streak out of his hands and into the pockets of the Queen of Pain. I'm not sure if they can kill the familiars here. They're kind of difficult to find flying over the trees. That's top lane, Phantom Lancer. Well, tries to play the Duke game. Press F to pay respects for Mr. Crowley, and no chance. Oh, he's got his nice ulti up. He's just popped level 6 as well. They still have more than enough damage to bring him down, it feels like, with the familiar stuns. Oh, Io keeps Gyro alive. They kill off the Abaddon. Now they turn back onto Swifty. Spirit Siphon there with a Phantom Lance forward. Visage in trouble. Finally, they bring him down. It's been a long time coming, but that Visage is a very big kill. Level 10. Death Prophet going to be very happy with that, and so is the PL, getting himself close to 300 gold, finishing off the IO there as the relocate comes back in. Sweeping movement through this Radiant jungle. That Signify can That's happening. They get a big 3-man silence. In comes the DP with the ghost flying out. MyPro still focusing, but they're called out. It's a big one. Takes down the DP. No ghost anymore. The Warlock drops his rock, but the Roshan. Aegis taken by Blizzard. This is a turnaround. The Phantom Lancer might have been able to do this one if he can just get a kill into MyPro, but the Beastmaster's ripping them apart, whacking them with axes. The Sonic Wave, Queen of Pain, brings them to their knees. And now the IO needs to tether back and away onto this Tusk. They've lost their 3 cores. Alpha Red, Aegis sniped, Roshan dead. Signify, they get something done and they keep... Signify, who really wanted to come out of that laning stage with some big wins, didn't look like they were going to be able to make it. But all of a sudden, their Queen of Pain has an Orchid. The Fusel Blade is, 2/3 done here for the nice little Phantom Lancer. Orchid there with a Shadow Strike on the Gyro. Relocate ready to keep that Gyrocopter alive. Back to the Shrine they go. And they might think about... Prowl here for the Visage, but he's so hard to kill. Solar Crest and Helm, Blizzard with no HP left, the turnaround 1v4, Swifty, is there a stun? Is there a cancel on that TP? There is not, so he will survive. But what looked like could be a team wipe, Signify were desperately scraping the bottom of the barrel there, trying to kill the Visage off as the 5th man surviving from Alpha Red turns and fights 1v4 and gets 3 kills. 3 kills! Solar Crest, Helm of the Dominator, level 4 Gravekeeper's Cloak. That's all he needs. He does not give a damn about your damage. Doesn't give a damn about your chasing power. He is going to turn and absolutely slaughter you. And this is the timing. This is what we were saying during the laning phase. This is the mid lane Visage. One of the strongest heroes in the... Along with... Gyro. Thankfully has the IO behind him. Heals him. Keeps him safe from all that damage. PL does have this diffusal blade now. Very important. Spotted my pro. Queen of Pain blinks in. The silence is there. The shards will save with a snowball as well. The dust forward, but the cooldown is going to land. Keep back signifies. The relocate out takes my pro away, so there was no roar. And now the chase is on. Familiar stuns land and Swifty held back. My pro looking to try and turn this one. Sonic Wave won't get too much done. BBCD does die in the back end. IO drops. Tusk will follow. 6 feet under with his buddy. Alpha Red retreating back, but there isn't a shrine to pop here, so scary prospect if Signify continue chasing. And they will, in fact, go forward. The rock dropped onto the Visage there as TNT chased down by this Queen of Pain. But they're unable to finish anyone off just yet with the link forward now. The Shadow Strike forward. TNT trying to get himself away, but they'll get the Visage. The kill streak grabbed. Roar onto Quap with a Rocket Barrage call down and the Wild Axes. All backed up by a wonderful Shrine.